Hello friends, welcome to my channel. I am Helen. Hope your day is so well. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe the channel. Jacob Roloff opens up about using the land well on family farm after drama with dad Matt Roloff. Jacob Roloff opened up about using the land well on his family's farm after his father, Matt Roloff, chose to not sell the property to any of his kids. The Little People, Big World alum, 28, took to Instagram on Sunday, April 13, to share photos of himself and his son, Matteo, 3, on Roloff Farms. Alongside the photos, he shared a quote that read, "There are no agricultural miracles innocent of the sweat of laboring peoples." Great quote for the way I think about the future of the farm lately. No more TV, no technology, and no gimmicks can escape the reality that we have to use the land well or we don't deserve to keep it, he wrote in the caption. There's a lot of ways it could go, and a lot of things we can do after reforming old SOPs and opening up. With no capital myself and only sweat and labor, I hope I can get some good things going if the priorities can get ironed out. While he said he hopes to see the farm continue to thrive during pumpkin season, Jacob added, "I would really love to see summer markets under our windmill, maybe with some you-pick fruit areas, food carts, and craft booths. I can see lots of people coming out for that. Some events too, and maybe classes. Who knows? Something more legitimate for and commensurate with this beautiful land I'm gratefully able to steward. More trees, more blooming, more growing, more community-oriented, more alive and more real most of all." Jacob continued the caption by explaining some of the work he has done on the farm. "Tio helped me plant some cherry trees along the old property line the other day. The same line had some poplar or locust trees with a different fence along it when I grew up," he shared. "We bought the neighboring property due to the unnatural influx of show income, irrespective of farming, and the trees died or were cut and we merged the lines. Now we're planting some cherries along the same old line but from the other side. The old place will be rented until it sells, an esta economia. But it's exciting to have an essentially open slate on this new side to do whatever we can to save it for another generation," Jacob wrote. "I just have a feeling that actually farming could be the most rewarding and obvious choice. So I'm planting at least 100 trees a year and going to try and grow as many pumpkins and flowers as I can for an enjoyable and beautiful season this year." Jacob wrapped up the caption by acknowledging what the farm means to his family. "Whatever ends up happening, at the very least Matteo will have spent a lot of quality time with me doing the Lord's work planting trees and getting his hands dirty," he wrote. Onward, who shares his son with wife Isabel Rock, penned the message after fans learned that Matt, 63, chose to not sell the family farm to Jacob or his 3 siblings, Zach Roloff, Jeremy Roloff, and Molly Roloff. While Jacob, Zach, 34, and Jeremy, 34, all expressed interest in buying Roloff Farms from Matt, the patriarch opted to put a portion of the family's land up for sale in May 2022 for $4 million. The decision led Zach and Matt to have issues, and he, his wife, Tori Roloff, and their children relocated from Oregon to Washington. Matt later put the land back on the market for a second time in August 2023 for $3,395,000. He continued to struggle to sell the farm and took the property off the market once again in December 2023. lpbw Tori Roloff teases TV return, desperate for cash. Tori Roloff recently teased a return to television. Are she and Zach Roloff desperate for cash without the TLC paychecks coming in? What do we know so far? Little People Big World, Zach Roloff and Tori Roloff quit TLC show after season 25. For Zach Roloff and Tori Roloff, they made a huge decision to quit Little People Big World after season 25. Zach was clearly still bitter over the botched Roloff Farms deal, and many viewers suspected that at least part of the reason that they quit was to get back at Matt Roloff. This ended up being the catalyst that led to the show's cancellation after 25 seasons. Even though Matt Roloff would have loved to continue filming, he was the only family member who wanted things to continue, and without Zach and Tori's children as part of future storylines, there was not much to work with once they decided to quit. TLC pair have been focusing on their podcast since quitting Little People Big World after season 25. Zach Roloff and Tori Roloff have been working on their podcast, Raising Heights. While there was some interest in it at the start, many show fans have called out the husband and wife for being boring and recycling subjects. In some episodes for the podcast, Zach Roloff and Tori Roloff have let their 3 children take over. As much as viewers do love Jackson, Lila, and Joza, many Little People Big World fans called the husband and wife out for obvious filler for the sake of content. So while people do still tune in, this new podcast venture has received its fair share of hate as well. Little People Big World. Tori Roloff teases TV return. Are they desperate for cash? Based on the latest Little People Big World updates, Tori Roloff recently hinted at a possible return to TV. Tori recently did a Q&A session on social media, which she regularly does. It's a way to keep in touch with fans and keep them updated on a more personal level. Asked about a possible return to TV, Tori Roloff, "We have said if it was just our family we'd consider it. However, we really don't think we're interesting enough to carry a show on our own." Tori went on to, "If we ever filmed again, we would want to circle back to what lpbw originated as, an educational show that taught people about dwarfism, not a relationship show." While some Little People Big World fans are excited about the possibility of Tori Roloff and her family being open to returning to TV, others think that things with their podcast haven't worked out like they hoped it would, and they could be desperate for another paycheck. lpbw star Tori Roloff's extremely honest Instagram about feeling overwhelmed. The mom of 3 got candid about her rough day, and it was so relatable. Tori Roloff is opening up about balancing work and family life, and the unexpected challenges that come with it. In an Instagram story posted last week, the 31-year-old mom and reality star candidly shared that she was having a slightly rough day after juggling a myriad of things at once, including work, house chores, and spending time with her husband Zach Roloff and their 3 kids. "I had a lot of work stuff to get done today and felt overwhelmed with that and cleaning our house." Because of all the tasks she had to get done, Tori admitted that she felt like she didn't spend as much time as she wanted to with her husband and their 3 children, 5-year-old Jackson, 2-year-old Lila, and newborn Joza, whom Tori and Zach welcomed earlier this year in late April. Ended with Jackson making a red choice, honestly a rare occasion for him, and having to miss out on fun stuff with Dad. Tori continued, referencing a practice in which parents offer their children red and green choices as a way to teach behavior management. "To top it all off, I'm pretty sure our dishwasher is broken." Although acknowledging that these events were all small things, Tori shared that it adds up and then made sure to conclude her story by reminding fellow moms that they weren't the only ones experiencing difficult days. "All of us moms get overstimulated and touched out," she wrote. "Not sure why I'm writing this, but hopefully it's to let you know you're not alone." A couple of days after her rough day, though, it looks like things have started to look up for Tori and the Roloff family, partly in thanks to baby Joza, it seems. On Tuesday, "My sweet little seaside talker smiley boy. I love this kid," she wrote, adding a white heart emoji. "I love how much this kid has started to interact with us. He is all smiles, almost all the time." Tori then made sure to share an update on how Jojo was fitting into the family. "I find myself really enjoying each stage so much more with Jojo," she shared. "I think it's because I know he completed our family, and from here on out there are a lot of laughs happening. We all are so spoiled by his love." Although all moms are sure to have their share of rough days, as Tori importantly reminded us, we hope that the Roloffs will have easier days to come and share plenty of more sweet snaps of their bundle of joy.